ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. This is T-Bone logging in with a Farming Simulator 2013 tutorial. In this episode we will discuss farm animals, including their produce and feed. This will include a guide to 100% efficiency. So, without further ado, let's go down on the farm and get started. As well as the various crops and missions, Farming Simulator gives you the opportunity to buy farm animals. You can purchase these from the shop screen under the appropriate tab by pressing P on the keyboard. This gives you the option of buying chickens, sheep and cows. Let's discuss chickens first. Out of all the animals in Farming Simulator, these are the easiest to look after and the cheapest to buy. Any chickens you purchase will appear in the chicken coop opposite the silos. You do not need to feed the chickens at all. Your task is to collect the eggs that they lay. This is highlighted on your PDA. Chickens will lay a maximum of 57 eggs over a certain period of time, at which point the number will turn orange on your PDA. The rate of production depends upon the number of chickens you have, with each chicken producing 1 egg per day. Once you have purchased a certain number of chickens, the game still represents them statistically, if not graphically. Once the chickens have laid, it is up to you to collect the eggs. Some of these are in random places like the top of fence posts. So let's enter the coop and have an egg hunt. Once all the eggs have been collected, you can sell these at the farm shop near Field 4 or the small farm shop in town. Just walk up to the eggs icon and the eggs are sold. On normal difficulty, each egg sells for approximately $12. With that covered, let's look at sheep. The sheep pen is located near fields 37 and 38. In a 24-hour period, one sheep will produce 24 litres of wool and consume 20 litres of grass. This is the only feed that sheep need to be 100% efficient. To feed the sheep, start by mowing the grass and collect it. You can use an Amazon Profit Hopper, but it is a slow and laborious task. Hence, I would either use the Coon mowers and windrow it, or use a Coon Big M500 enabling swath deposit. After which, use a loading wagon to gather the grass and deposit in the troughs next to the sheep pen. A maximum of 6 days' feed can be offloaded. The wool is deposited on a pallet opposite field 38. Each pallet has a maximum capacity of 2,000 litres. This will be highlighted in orange on the PDA. The sheep will continue to consume grass but will not produce any more wool until the pallet is moved. You can sell wool at the wool shop located due west of field 30. You can sell a single pallet by transporting it using a front loader. To sell multiple pallets, you need to load these onto a baling trailer. The pallets will disappear as you pass the offloading point. On normal level, each pallet sells for $4,800. Well, I've got some mowing to do, so I'll see you at the cow pasture for the next part. Welcome to the cow pasture. Out of all the animals in Farming Simulator, these are the most difficult to look after, but the effort is well worth it. The level of productivity will be reflected on the level of milk produced and the rate of return. The milk is collected twice a day automatically. The productivity level of cattle depends upon the feed. With no feed at all, this would be 0 or 5%, depending upon the last time the cows were fed. To produce the various feeds, please see episode 5. If you use straw alone, this will increase to 10%. You can either forage the straw or shred round bales using a Kuhn Primor 3570M. As well as milk, the cows will produce manure. This can be loaded into a manure spreader using a lizard wheel loader or manure shovel and used as a fertiliser. It is also used for greenhouses, which will be covered in a later tutorial. Using hay, grass or silage alone gives a productivity of 35%. Any grass-related feed will produce liquid manure which can be loaded into a slurry tanker as fertiliser. Adding straw to the mix increases this to 44%. A mixture of straw, grass and silage raises this further to 80%. Total mixed ration alone will give you a percentage of 90%. To achieve 100% efficiency, you need to make total mixed ration and use straw for bedding. No matter which equipment you use, you will need to achieve the correct mix. The ingredients are straw bales, hay bales and silage. Round bales have a total of 6,000 litres, with square bales having 4,200. So, time for a little cookery lesson with Chef T-Bone.
Let's start with the Kuhn Profile 1880. This will make a total of 18,000 litres. The mixture can be done in several ways. For square bales, you need 1 straw bale, 2 hay bales with the rest silage. With brown bales, you need 1 of each with the rest silage. If you use a Kuhn SPV Comfort 12, brown bales are not needed. Instead, you need 1 straw bale, 1 hay bale with the rest silage. This will produce a total of 12,000 litres. For both mixers, the bales have to be loaded manually using a front loader. If you use a Kuhn Profile 1880, you need a shovel or a grab fork to load the silage. With the Kuhn SPV Comfort 12, you can collect silage by driving over to the trough and turning on the mixer wagon. Stir well into a pea green paste and serve liberally into the waiting troughs. Add a straw bedding to the front trough to complete the dish.
Thank you, Chef, that was most informative. With an efficiency of 100%, each cow produces 714 litres of milk, 250 litres of slurry and 100 litres of manure per day. To do this, one cow needs 100 litres of straw and 330 litres of mixed ration. You can fill the troughs for a maximum of 6 days, which depending upon the size of your herd can be a considerable task. On normal level, 1,000 litres of milk sells for $800, hence a 250 strong herd will make $66,000 a day, which makes all that hard work worthwhile. So, we have covered farm animals including their produce and feed. In the next episode I will discuss harvesting sugar beet and potatoes. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Until next time, take care and enjoy your gaming. This is T-Bone logging off.